decided to leave college, start on college, get a book deal, and was contained everything that led to what I do today. It was crazy to go from January sitting in a dorm room in college in Arkansas to at the end of the year having flown 120,000 miles and visited 15 countries. It was crazy to see how much of a transition that I could have gone through in just a short period of 12 months.
My best year was 2007 when my first time at Stanford University. It was an incredible experience, but really I think that my best year will be the next year because people is working for building the best year in the next year. And this is my new opportunity. Thank you.
I started as a software entrepreneur in California, teaching entrepreneurship. Running software companies. So I ran a company after I graduated from university, sold it after 5 years, ran another company, started another company, grew it, sold it. And the second company that I sold to a very, very large U.S. public company. And my mistake was, instead of selling it for cash, I sold it for shares. So I then became a shareholder of this larger company. And unfortunately, before I could sell my shares in the larger company, that larger company's share price fell by 99%, and I was wiped out. Without a doubt, the biggest year of my life was the year when I went from being poor to rich to poor, all in 1 year. And then I did a reverse takeover of the company that took me over, and then I installed myself as the CEO of this large company, and then ran it for 4 years. But without a doubt, if you want to pick out 1 year of my life where I had seminal change and that set me on my career path, there's no doubt that being bought by a large company, then going back to broke, and then doing a hostile takeover of that large company, and then running that large company was the year that changed the course and direction of my life. I imagine School for Startups becoming an organization that is so globally important that at some point in the future, there's a magazine article that the cover of The Economist shows the School for Startups, and on it says the social enterprise that moves the GDP of nations. Largely that it's very good to be persistent and it's very good to be passionate. And people will tell you never give up and be passionate about what you do. I would actually give slightly different advice, and that's be thoughtful. Plan, then execute. Measure twice, cut once. It's been my experience that people jump off cliffs far too easily. And that in fact, the people who are rewarded and who succeed are the ones who go into it having analyzed, thought, planned, and then done.
I think I would speak about 2012 at the moment as my big year. As it has been for me the first year in my life that I felt completely working from a calling, and that's been very much at the core of my inquiry in my own life the last couple of years, to find out and to understand at a deep level what my story is that I'm asked to live in the world, and what my story is that I'm asked to bring to my people and to the people in the world. And 2012 has been a year where I feel my questions and my own quest has shifted from asking questions like, what am I supposed to do, and what am I, who are my people, what is my community, what is the people that I'm meant to be in service to, and what is it that I'm carrying, what is my unique story that will serve the world and that will serve people, nature, like serve the big challenges that we're facing right now.
And honestly, I have to say, the best year is this year, 2013, because I totally believe if you are not able manage it to say, this year is the best year, you don't experience what is really the best. You need a huge opportunity and a huge portion of optimism in your life to keep on going, because it's definitely not easy in our time to do a change. So, if you get asked what is your best year, I always will give the same answer. It is this year. Well, this is the same. I would like to see 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, and to see it's my best year.